Hempwerks. Welcome to Hempwerks. We specialize in CBD products. Everything here can definitely help with some sort of pain in your life, no doubt. I'll give you the top 4 reasons we use most of these products. Pain, insomnia, anxiety, depression, you know, we have something that will work and it will work well. We do offer discounts for people who come in with like a prescription, like a doctor's note saying what they're dealing with, because that helps us better figure out what they need. Day-to-day business is dealing with St. Mark's ruffians and you know, usually just like dealing with older people who come in are like, I have issues with anxiety, paranoia, stress, depression, and then we usually recommend a product for them based on what we know. Okay, so it used to be a tattoo shop / a piercing place. It went out of business, so one of the owners of another shop down the street was like, why don't we acquire it? It's cheap rent. So they decided to open a hemp dispensary because it's becoming big in New York.
Cool.
Definitely the fact that we're on the 2nd floor. Like, that's literally the biggest issue we have, being on this. Yeah. I think that there's also a lot of CBD, they're not dispensaries, like they're not CBD dispensaries, but there are a lot of CBD boutiques around here. They just up the prices dramatically. Like, if you've heard of Hemp Garden, if you've heard of Hemp, they're all over these stores are all over the city, but they charge like $50 for an eighth. We charge $25, that's literally half. And it's just unfair to the consumer. It just feels more like people who are not genuinely interested in cannabis getting into it for a money gouge. Well, I think as things go right now, it would probably go a little bit worse. Since we are a CBD dispensary, we would then have to compete with straight up THC mixed with CBD. I think we do definitely still have a place in that market, but the problem is that people are going to be looking at it like, why would I get this when I could be high? People who have quit smoking altogether, like quit smoking weed, they don't smoke anymore because every second they get paranoid. And I don't know if you guys have ever been paranoid from, you know, smoking a joint, but it's not pleasant. You feel like doom is approaching. Mix that in, you're not going to be feeling that as often. Legal issues, we haven't dealt with anything yet because we've been really keeping it above board. We do get a lot of people who come in like, hey, boss, you got that bud on the low? Like, we do deal with people who come in like that, and at which point I go, I really wish for any time, if you really want to get into the cannabis industry, I think that the best way to start is to just go work for a hemp store or go work for, you know, a dispensary if you have one in a place where it's legal. You know, there's plenty of opportunities to like get the knowledge. I think that investing right now is a little bit tricky because there's just so much legally changing. But having that knowledge for later when it's not so crazy would definitely be a good idea. Hemp, 18. Cannabis, 21.
21? And why is that?
The reason for the distinction is that hemp doesn't get you high. You're not going to be causing issues with your brain. It's purely a relaxant. Whereas THC, it messes with your brain chemistry. We've got an Instagram, Hempwerks NY. We usually just post some of our products, use the live Instagram, you know, the 24-hour one. You know, we do our best to get the word out through social media because that's really where everybody is.